Has a history that is daring and bold. Conway has a story that is yet to be told.
But when you're gone, who remembers your name? Who keeps your flame?
Who tells your story? Who tells your story? Who tells your story? Conway, we're putting ourselves in the narrative.
How does a landlocked backwoods, off the beaten path, land allotment dropped in the middle of a forgotten spot near the Cadron Creek by Providence, impoverished next to Skunk Holler, end up the home of scholars?
A train brought our founding father, not the water, got a lot farther by working a lot harder. People learn to work smarter, not content to work harder. You want proof? Conway Corp has education in their charter.
They drove a stake down on Main when they spotted and chartered the place for the first train to be brought up. He saw into the future, people needed to get caught up. Soon they wanted everything this engineer had drawn up.
Our town got its name, was inspired by the train. This place saw its future develop in students' brains.
It's really pretty simple, we've got a whole lot to gain. It'll always be a strain, getting the town to drain.
Well, his bosses saw us working, they said this guy built the trains, man. Paid him with 640 acres of some gray land. Our future's education, don't forget from whence you came. And the world's gonna know your name. What's your name, man?
Asa P. Robinson. My name is Asa P. Robinson. And there's a million things I haven't done. Just you wait, just you wait.
Born in Connecticut, the oldest of 7 siblings. His daddy was a businessman in New York City. He went to Yale, learned to civil engineer.
Travel the U.S. wherever tracks need cleared.
Headed down to Arkansas, could not believe just what he saw. Plenty of good land and talent on which to draw. He knew that his plans didn't belong on a shelf. This town was getting built if he had to do it by himself. Then St. Joseph's Colony started settling on the land, and Father Joseph Straub, he developed quite a plan. Started calling at Germany and France to the roster, recruiting all the immigrants to find a land and prosper. Selling all the land they could get their hands on, planning for the future, see them now as they stand on bow of a ship headed for a new land. And Conway, you can be a new man. And Conway, you can be a new man. And Conway, you can be a new man. And Conway, you can be a new man.
And Conway,
Conway,
Just you wait.
Asa P. Robinson.
Asa P. Robinson.
Could not have done this without you.
Never done this without you.
Never back down, you never learned to take your time. Oh, Asa P. Robinson.
Asa P. Robinson.
Conway sings for you.
will they know what you overcame? Will they know you rewrote the game? Our mistake will never be the same. Oh. The train is in the station now, see if you can spot them.
More immigrants coming up from the bottom.
You may have never heard his name. Conway, we forgot him.
Asa paved the way.
What is now Conway?
Asa saved the day.
There was no other way.
And we're just getting started.
There's a million things we haven't done.
But just you wait. What's your name, man? Asa P. Robinson.
Looking for a place to learn. I'm looking for a place to learn. Whoa, whoa.
There's nothing college students love more than spending parents' money in a downtown store. They get off the train and they go to the bank. Now Conway's got 3 colleges and a man to thank. Now look at Colonel Martin, the man is loaded. And one thing that he and the chamber knows is that when students come looking for a cap and gown, they bring new money to our sleepy town.
Learn, Central Arkansas. Learn, Teachers need a place to learn. We need a special town to help us. Our students have money to burn, but look around, look around. Colleges are springing up just everywhere. Learn.
It's already hard enough to build a town
In the middle of nowhere,
Somebody's gonna have to put some money down
to get us from here to there. Look around, look around. CBC, remind me what we're looking for.
You're looking for me.
Hendrix, I'm looking for a place to learn, learn. I'm looking for a place to learn, learn. I'm looking for a place to learn, learn. Whoa, 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 whoa.
Woo! There's just nothing like a college city full of smart young people having fun, looking pretty.
Excuse me, miss, but I know it's not funny, but your school looks like it can use a little money.
Why you trying to run a college in the Western Hills?
You need a real town that can make a deal.
Conway, I'm listening.
Oh, we pulled a fast one. You're the first school, but you're not the last one.
We need a place the teacher can go to learn. Teaching is about the only way for us to earn. You want another school? I want an education. So listen to my declaration. If you want the teacher's college here, it's gonna take more than small talk. Your town needs to raise some money quick and connect the campus with the sidewalk. Learn. Look around, how lucky we are to be alive right now. Look around, how lucky we are to be alive right now. History is happening in our Athens, and we just happen to be in the greatest city in the world. In the greatest city in the world.
For any community to thrive, there must be a long-range, strategic plan. It staves off complacency and stagnation. It's time to set our course for Conway 2035.
Gah. More trails in 2035? How about fixing a pothole? It's time to change the world by tweeting about it. Here I come.
Say you're building a city where people can live, work, and play. You cry when I say leave it alone, 'cause we like things here just fine. Why so sad? You're the ones who always say this is a great place to stay, but I keep getting mad. Every new person that comes here gets in my way. Like I've said, it won't work here. Soon you'll see that these roundabouts will make folks leave. I'll be right, time will tell. We don't need parks and we don't need trails. Taxes rise, freedoms fall. I've had to watch this town change through it all. And when push comes to shove, there has never been a single idea that I've heard of that I've loved. Da 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 ya da 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 ya da 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 ya da ya da 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 da. You say my complaints are draining and you can't go home. Get off of my lawn. And no, don't change the subject. Potholes are my favorite subject. If the chamber's for it, I definitely object. I still haven't joined a private club yet. Don't even bother to offer, unless it's Olive Garden or Red Lobster. Things like they were before. Lots of people here, we don't need more. I've lived here all my life.
Can't imagine 2035 when you plan. I get mad. Every regulation makes me sad. I don't know what you're trying to prove, but know that even though I hate it here and all you've done, I will never move. Da 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 da. Da 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 ya da 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 ya da 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 ya da 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 da. Everybody. Da 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 ya da 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 ya da 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 da.
No one else was in the room where it happened, the room where it happened, the room where it happened. City leaders during the Depression walk into a room. They were about to lose their schools. Fools. They emerged with the plan that if it didn't completely break, it would definitely bend the rules. Cool. The only way the city can get money is to mortgage its power, a system to raise money for our needs. The colleges get financial help to stay alive, thanks to this creative deed. No one else was in the room where it happened, the room where it happened, the room where it happened. No one else was in the room where it happened, the room where it happened, the room where it happened. No one really knows how the game is played, the art of the trade, how the sausage gets made. We just assume that it happens, but no one else was in the room where it happens. People claim
The state was gonna build new facilities that might come this way.
People claim
Lots of towns told the governor they wanted the chance, but our senator had the final say.
People claim
Senator Mutt Jones likely said, "Governor, you know what it means to pay to play."
People claim he made sure the site was pretty, handled all the sweet deals, greased the wheels, the city, but no one else was in the room where it happened, the room where it happened, the room where it happened. No one else was in the room where it happened, the room where it happened, the room where it happened. No one really knows how the parties get to yes, the pieces that are sacrificed in every game of chess. We just assume that it happens, but no one else is in the room where it happens. Meanwhile, Conway is struggling with a plan on where exactly to put its new industrial park.
Meanwhile, location of the interstate's coming this way.
Honk, honk.
Is still in the dark.
A special CDC meeting was called one night. It seems a board member had some insight. This man had some info as a concrete paver who just got off the phone with the surveyor.
In other words,
Ho ho.
so now you know.
I suppose.
Wouldn't the park work well next to this new road?
Actually, it would.
I guess it's time to buy land.
CDC will sign the note.
Let's see how it goes.
Let's go.
Yo! No one else was in the room where it happened, the room where it happened, the room where it happened. No one else was in the room where it happened, the room where it happened, the room where it happened. My God, in God we trust, but we never really know what got discussed. Click, boom, and it happened. But no one else was in the room where it happened.
All you local businessmen,
what gives you the right to secretly make these decisions?
All you politicians,
did you even take the time to listen? What about trying to build a coalition?
Build a coalition.
Or did you know even then, it doesn't matter as long as you're making the right call, 'cause we'll have the jobs, we're in the right spot.
We got more than we gave.
And we wanted what we got.
When you got skin in the game, you stay in the game.
But you don't get a win unless you play in the game.
Oh, you get love for it, you get hate for it.
But you get nothing if you
wait for it, wait for it, wait.
God help and forgive us. We're gonna build something that's gonna outlive us.
What do you want, y'all? What do you want, y'all? If you stay for nothing, then what do you fall for?
I wanna be in the room where it happens, the room where it happens. I wanna be in the room where it happens, the room where it happens. I wanna be in the room where it happens. I wanna be in the room where it happens. close your eyes.
She's gonna lead us to save the day.
But we don't get a say in what they trade away.
We dream of a brand new start,
but we dream in the dark for the most part. Dark is the tomb where it happens. I've got to be, I've got to be, I've got to be in the room. I gotta be, I gotta be, I gotta be in the room. A click, boom.
Tells your story.
Let me tell you what I wish I had known. When I was young and dreamed of Conway, I had no control.
Who lives, who dies, who tells your story?
Generations later, many of the German, Swiss, and French Catholic families who immigrated to St. Joseph Colony still remain business leaders in the city today.
Who lives, who dies, who tells your story?
130 years after its founding, Captain Martin's Conway Area Chamber has become one of the leading business organizations in the country and still works to promote economic growth for our city.
Who lives, who dies, who tells your story? Conway has a history that is daring and bold. Conway has a story that is yet to be told.
But when you're gone, who remembers your name? Who keeps your flame?
Who tells your story? Who tells your story? Who tells your story? Putting ourselves in the narrative. We never wasted time on fear. 146 years and we're not done. Conway Corporation saved all 3 of our colleges. They're still governed by a group of local citizens who aim to further education with their time. We rely on our citizens. In 97, Conway became the 5th city to offer broadband near you. They knew that it was needed ahead of their time, and we're still not through. We ask ourselves, what should we do since we have more time? The Lord in His kindness, He sends us Asa B. Robinson right on time. He founded Conway and became the first mayor. Now we're the 7th largest city in the state, and one of the youngest and most educated in the country. And when my time is up, have we done enough? Will they tell our story? Oh, can I show you what I'm proudest of?
The colleges.
We've established institutions built for higher learning.
The colleges.
We've educated tens of thousands of students. We get to see them change the world. More than 100,000 degrees we've awarded in such little time. And when our time is up,